just like, and the girl starts laughing, the camera starts shaking, like everyone's laughing because I just full out slapped this guy. I'm like, stings, doesn't it? And he's all like, and he keeps going, he went along with it, but we were just, it was great. It was a fun moment.
Cool.
I like, just improv. Hello,
Hi, Jason. I was just wondering, how did it feel for you in Game of Thrones to have your character die?
Mate, it's a little late now, buddy. It's season 3 now. When I read the book, yeah, I was really bummed because it was, I was so into it, and it's such an amazing book. And I instantly ran out to, it's like a bookstore, Barnes & Nobles, to buy the second book to see if, and just skim through it. And I was just pissed. And then, yeah, I never continued on. I was like, screw you, I'm not going to read it. I'm a total fan. I'm going to watch it. Actually, when I go home, I get home on the 18th, and I get to see season 3 premiere. Sorry. My wife is so stoked. Even if I couldn't make it, she's like, I'm going. I don't care if you're not there.
Hello?
Is that Danny?
Sherry.
Sherry.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask you, because you said something in Dothraki to me earlier.
That was between you and me, obviously, but
Clearly.
since we're in...
Shh, don't tell, guys. Shh. I was wondering if you, actually learnt the language. Like, did you learn more just to kind of get into character, or do you just know a few phrases to...
I mean, I know... I mean, if I were to look at this, probably the big speech, I mean, I could learn it probably in 10 minutes.
Really?
I mean,
So
if
you're
I
like
look
fluent.
if I can look at the language, I could, pretty much within 10, 20 minutes, I could probably do it. If I had a couple of drinks in me, I could probably do it instantly. It's the way I work.
Right
Weird. But I mean, like, what do you want? I mean, I can say a couple lines.
Yeah!
I think it's like, oh man. He's like, which is obviously. Learning that language was really scary because I got the job not knowing that we had to do a language. It was just like I did it in broken English. It was just like not knowing how to obviously speak English but have some kind of accent to it. And that's how we did it in the audition. And then when I got there, there's like the whole cast of 100 sitting in a room and doing the read-through. And the writers come up and like, dude, this is awesome. We found a language for you to learn. And it's amazing. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Because we just think it's silly that, the whole tribe learned how to speak English and the one girl couldn't learn how to speak Dothraki. I'm like, that totally makes sense. But that means I have to do everything. And like, oh, yeah, everything. And I'm like, all right, well, I got like 4 episodes before I have to actually say anything. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what I do in the first 2 episodes, so we're good with that one. Oh, yeah, thank you. It's my best work. Now I know why you guys like the show. So I'm blushing. The big speech, I prepared and but it was epic and awesome to try to what'd I do? Break something. I would like to remind everyone photos and videos are not permitted. Please, caught taking photos or video will be asked to leave. You hear that? So learning it, it was just kind of learning it's like learning a song. And I just studied, like I always talk about being like Jabba the Hutt meets Fozzie Bear with like a little bit of, I studied all kinds of different things for speeches in it, but it was such a beautiful language and an honor to learn a cool language. So, I mean, the guy was amazing who created it. That's all I got.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
I made it to panel. Yay!
Yeah, you did.
I was actually wondering if you could teach us some Dothraki phrases.
No. Well, I mean, for the girls, you can say the line. Where'd she go? Danny? Sherry? Say Son of My Stars. Where are you at? There you go. And I say, Je jalan atiariani. And say, Je jalan atiariani. Which, for all the guys, you're going to want to say that to your ladies. I'm just saying. Say it with me, guys. Je jalan atiariani. You're not going to get any if you don't do this. Ready? Je jalan atiariani. Next question. That's what that means.
I was just
Drogo 101.
I was just wondering what TV show you preferred to be in, Stargate Atlantis or Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I think ooh, that's where everyone walks out. You know what? I did Stargate for 4 years, and I did everything and all different types of things. So I think I got to fully experience the limits and boundaries of Ronan. I didn't get to do that with Drogo. So I mean, I'd want to be on Game of Thrones because I just want to see where Drogo may have went. So it's just more of like, 1 year of that and 4 years of another. It's I did enough of Ronan, so it'd be fun to see what Drogo would do. What would Drogo do? WWDD.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
I was just wondering, what is your favorite show that you have done and why?
My favorite show and why? Put your hand up right now. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. And the other frickin' coward, where are you? I would say my favorite show that I've ever, as far as an actor goes, the most challenging thing I've ever done was Drogo, because I speak English, and barely. And so that was the farthest away from who I am. But Ronan and Stargate Atlantis was probably the most fun because it was 4 years of college for me. I hung out with my best friends. I laughed all day long and got paid for it. And it was a great learning experience. So it's tough, sweetheart. Yeah, they're all great. They're all great.
Hi.
Hi.
What was the funniest memory you had off the set of Stargate Atlantis?
How many kids are in here? I've got a lot of, I'm a big fan of pulling pranks on people, especially weak people like David Hewlett. Especially English weak people like David Hewlett. Whiny English people like David Hewlett. Ugly, fat, whiny English people like David Hewlett is something that I really, really like. I'm just go right for the jugular. So we like to torture him with anything from fecal matter to pornography to my own personal nudity to you just pretty much, anything that would really upset him, I would do. And me and Joe, anything to make Joe Flanagan laugh, he's one of, we just would always do that. And then I love picking on Rachel because she's just beautiful and that's why. And she's sweet and great and good for you. And I just like to pick on those people too. And yeah, just really graphic bad things that I can't really tell anyone because I'm going to get in trouble. Is that good enough? Hello.
How's it going?